she'll get hot. The Bulldogs hoping it's not this weekend.
At some point, that bat is,
as Charlie mentioned, over the likes of Alabama and Florida. Let's not sell her short. That's really, really good.
especially leading off.
Did she go around? No, she did not.
Come on up to their, what I like to call their veterans of the crew, and that's a long run.
Off speed, breaks beautifully right over the plate and freezes Kramer. The junior steps in. Little worm burner out to second. Wallace throws to first in time. 1-2-3 Mississippi State. No score as we go to the bottom of the first in start. CHENISE DELCE.
I mean, you can't say enough about this young lady. CHENISE DELCE.
If anyone reaches here in the home half of the first. They brought the defense in on the corners. There's a ball, swing and a miss. There's that out pitch. That drop on a nail biter, a pitcher's duel won by Georgia. Game 2 was done.
They took 2 tough losses last weekend, but they're back here to prove that they can do it.
Almost a double play as third baseman throws to second. Got
Delia George is just, I mean, she's gritty, and she's one of Coach Ricketts'
circle this year. 21st appearance overall. In the center field, carrying a 2-run bomb, and the Bulldogs have drawn first blood.
And DELCE here throws, I mean, leaves this pitch right. What you want to see there out of your senior from Cornelia, Georgia, and Paige Cook, where
lead the team. Brownlee hits one, little gloved at second, thrown to first in time by Foreman. As Paige Cook hits the 2-run home run. Top of the second in Starkville. The Bulldogs.
Last week in Georgia, which is get off to a hot start and kind of lead the things off.
The backs down by a couple of runs. Out of play, and no, it stayed in the field. The wind blew a catch in foul territory for out number 1.
Great play
to keep the inning alive for the Razorbacks. Hits rope, and that is gone. Archer home run, and I'll match it. A solo shot.
But you see this ball off her bat, and it's an absolute
left-handed power bat of Casey Hoffman, and Arkansas is on the board.
They're blowing dead straight towards the highway. So you're in the right spot.
Shot over to third, gloved by Graff and thrown across in time. The inning is over. Hoffman, though, with her 3rd homer of the season. That allowed Mala'ulu to reach on, sets up the 2-run homer instead of a solo shot, and now Arkansas throws. And now at the plate is the senior, Matalasi Fahapito. At the plate, batting a buck hard, but right to the center fielder, John's hole. She remains at first base.
And you can tell to win Game 3 in a run rule fashion for the Bulldogs of Arkansas.
Kennedy looks at that beautiful breaking ball on the inside corner from DELCE.
Then to just catch it hard.
Daniel hits the first pitch out towards short. It's blown across in time. The Bulldogs strand a
best of their ability. So, I mean, credit to her for doing what she's done to this
inning of work. Right over the head of Fapito.
That hard hit ball back up the middle right there by Foreman and
hurt them, and they kept it a 1-run deficit. As they're on and no one out. Ball comes in and catches the inside corner. Fapito
and absolutely just catches Riho.
One gone now. The top of the order is due back up. Pulls one over to the second baseman, and Cat Wallace with the glove.
Bulldog second baseman Cat Wallace there knows that Johnson getting down the line there as fast as she is. So let's in fielding that ball and pitching it right over a glove flip over.
GAMMILL steps in.
Hannah on 2 out with a 2-2 count.
There you go. Swing and a miss. You had Deuces Wild who gets the strikeout, her 4th of the ball game to end the inning. We got a good one brewing here in Starkville.
But like you say, they want to try to get this game in, it being game 1 in before.
How about that catch in center field? Side pitch, her first time up. The circle, DELCE throws to first in time, and there are quickly 2.
Doing a great job to secure that ball in front of her, and this wind is absolutely howling out to center field. Go for a ride right now.
We've seen it happen twice. A chopper out to short, picked up by Rio, and after 3, State 2, Arkansas 1. We played 3 innings here in Starkville. Got a good one. Mississippi. Listen, it's not only will anything hit up into the off speed roller out to third. Graff has it, throws across in time. Lengthy battle.
Kind of go into her glove side there and take a steal. Not bad.
No, she's been really consistent. Again, right, jack of all trades, master of none. Kind of, as I say that, she's mastered that. Stayed there to get it back in quickly, make things interesting.
Close to the second, and Macy Graff to that 5-6 hole.
Same result. Hoffman is 2 for 2, bouncing out of the parking lot in right field.
Off the long ball, and here Hoffman,
thanks to another Hoffman home run, has their first lead of the game.
The 365 batting average here, so not a
that once again contends for an SEC title. You got to have some production. Head to the home half of the 4th inning, 3-2. Arkansas leads so far through the first 3.5 innings.
5 RBI on the day. It's putting together quite the year so far.
Hughes pulls one in the left.
Ball right past the glove of Hannah GAMMILL down the line.
To the second baseman, Foreman, her first time up. So over surprise bats this year for State. One but right at the shortstop. Could be 2 and is 2. A Taylor ball to get the Bulldogs off the bases.
Good play there.
Looking for her first hit today. Hits one up the line right to the first to end the inning. Through 4 in Starkville, Arkansas holding on to the ball game for State. Johnson's little beautiful job there.
Great job by Johnson there, finding the hole in the
leading 42nd hit of the season. Expand their lead. The air back at the track. Good.
There, she knows that Berline's kind of been all over the place. So the one thing you like, my abilities, that I can still do my job.
The payoff pitch, swing and a miss. How about that, Berline?
Was not at all ready for it, but this is a back-to-back changeup.
Another Razorback run. RYLIN HEDGECOCK 0 for 2. So today, a fly out and a ground out. Hits Daniel underneath it, and she makes the catch in front. Saw those still on top, 3-2. 11th ranked Arkansas leads Mississippi State, and they,
you know, as bad as it did some places, like you were saying earlier in Rolling Fork, Mississippi.
Kennedy and Daniel, the bottom 3 in the lineup. Over to GAMMILL at third, thrown across in time.
Great pull.
Struck out her first time up in the second. A strikeout look.
You know, kind of keying up some great at-bats in there. You see it again.
Which is downstairs, and number 3. So the strikeouts.
What you love to see is the challenge here for CHENISE.
Selena Daniel hits the first pitch. Little flare out. The Dogs are retired quickly in the 5th. We head to the top of the 6th. Arkansas clinging into a 3.
You know, just kind of build off of that and get some.
Hard hit ground ball gets past Barbary, or as Halverson pulls one right past the Bulldog third. Fapito
hasn't hit over the fence today.
Waste one on an 0-2. Instead, threw her a drop ball that, and the Hogs have runners at the corners. No one not liking that call at all. This could be trouble for State, and one run comes in
the left center field gap.
Center field off the bat of Kemen's end.
None other than the veteran pitcher in Aspen Wesley. As you can see, it's just what they do.
They've been so good in close games. Swing and a miss. Wesley comes in to prevent Arkansas from getting anything put into play. With a 0-2 count. Swing and a miss. Wesley has mixed up her
zone in the top of the order up the bat for the Bulldogs, and Reagan Johnson, who's here now. You want to see Wesley bear down here and get the out.
Look at that beautiful pitch. Back to back. Double plays, diving catches in the outfield.
You know, she hits Graft, and now she has, you know.
Well, Malaulu may have, I was going to say she may have fit into a double.
HEDGECOCK, who's 2 for 2 on the day so far with a key to run.
They've all gotten their shout-outs.
Absolutely.
And that's a good walk drawn by Cook. She's on base. We head to the 7th inning here in Starkville. Number 11, Arsley, starts off Kramer with the ball. Kramer today. Oh,
New game.
And the leadoff walk is drawn by Kramer.
Only 2 people come out, which is Kennedy and Brownlee, and Jackie on the move to second. I think GAMMILL, you know, kind of is not in the strike zone.
GAMMILL swing fly out to center. Sinks off so far today. A combined 0 for 9.
Catcher Jackie McKenna weren't thinking the same thing there as home plate umpire Willie Lopez. Thinking that's a strike.
On Kylie Halverson, who's had a good ball
Here.
Off speed, off the glove of Cook. Everyone is safe. And Hogs. Instead, here comes count on Hoffman. Swing and a miss, and Wesley gets her 4th strikeout of the catcher. Kemmensend steps in. She is
That off-speed rise.
Donating to a pet's medical care.
Arkansas
Against, I mean, a great team in Alabama.
base hit. Bulldogs get a leadoff in the home half of the 7th inning.
And they're just a case of
This is only Barbary's second. Prince throw to second is there in time. Relay not in time. How?
as I said earlier, I mean, Rhea nothing better than to come up big here for her team.
Held in check by the pitching staffs. Case in point, DELCE gets a huge strikeout on a good in the 2nd. Then popped out in the 5th. Throw to first there in time. And CHENISE 14th victory of the year and helps Arkansas get their 25th.